Hey guys, my name is SENIAC and welcome back to another episode of Business Venture, where guys, today we're going to be doing what's known as rebirthing in the game, and in the game they call it the investors, which we basically, right, hold on, there we go, the money we earn, the more money you earn, the more investors you can get. These blokes increase your profit, but you'll never need to sell all your business, you need to, basically, right, we're going to be rebirthing. Get rid of all of our businesses, starting from scratch, but we're going to restart with investors who are going to help us make so much more profit in the long run. So when I kind of rebirth right now, I'm going to get 291 investors, and you get a 2% bonus. Oh, we got an extra investor. We get a 2% bonus per investor. So it means we're able to get back to this stage not only really quickly, but we'll make even more money in the process. Now guys, if you enjoyed this, want to see more Business Venture in the long run, let me know in the comment section down below. Smash that like button. If you're new here too, make sure you subscribe. Now guys, this is quite scary to do this. I'm quite scared. We've actually got 1.34 quadrillion. So we are quadrillionaires, boys. We are legit quadrillionaires. Here's my statistics. We've spent this money. No, we've made this money. No, spent this money. We've made 17 quadrillion, which is crazy. And we're about to jump into this. So invest the time. Ooh. Can we actually get it to 300? I feel like we should get it to 300 before we do go to the next stage. So let's see what I can upgrade. So upgrade you. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. What's my investors at now? Okay, we need 3 more investors, guys. 3 more investors. And then we got 300. And I think that's a really nice number to rebirth with. So up to now then, we need 2 more. Right, what can we upgrade? Right, let's upgrade you so we earn more money in the long run. 1 more investor, boys. 1 more freaking investor. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. Still 299. No, 300. There we go. Right, let's claim it. We're rebirthed, but with investors. Remember that. Remember that. So investors right now, we got a total of 300 with a 2% boost. That's going to make us even more cash in the long run. Here's my career statistics. They've been reset again, but that doesn't matter because your boy is about to buy this lemonade stand all over again. So we get to keep the gem mines, which is really cool. We're going to place this here, yes. And from day 1, it's already making us $42. Now that's a lot higher than what the original one was making us, isn't it? So I'll do some max upgrades on that. Let's keep clicking, click. So we need to get enough as well so we can hire like a manager there so they work for us. So we keep clicking away right now. Upgrade a bit more. Oh my goodness me. Right, can I get this to, yeah, is that level 100 already? Managers. Wait, I can't buy a manager just yet because I got to earn a little bit extra cash. There we go. Managers for the lemonade stand hired. And we'll just let it do its thing. We ain't gonna touch that. Apart from doing maximum upgrades. It's now making us... Look at that. We're about... Guys, we're in the millions. We're already making millions right now. Oh my goodness me. How crazy is this? And guess what, guys? We're now got 1 billion. Did you see how... And this is just from the lemonade stand. Holy moly. Right, okay. Is that now 50,000 upgrades? We'll kind of leave that as it is. We'll buy the lemonade upgrader so we make ×3 profit. And we'll now get as well the newspaper stand next. So yes, I want to place it there. Just kind of want to rotate it slightly so we can see it a little bit better. And straight away we're going to buy the manager for it. We're going to buy the upgrade for it. So we're getting 7,000, but with maximum upgrades, 62,000. It's now upgraded to. We're making 7.5 billion. Right now we're making 12 billion. Let's upgrade this. Wow, over 300,000. Guys, we're making so... Remember, we just got to the quadrillions before we rebirthed. And now we're about to get to 1 trillion with 2 businesses. So there is another upgrade we can get now, the monopoly. So it multiplies all businesses ×3. So we make even more money. But we need to, I'm going to buy now a bunch of the other ones. So car wash there. Pizza delivery there. I'm going to put them in the same location I put all the other ones. And donut place just there. So we'll hire the manager for each of one of those 3 buildings now. And we'll also get each of the upgrades for those 3 buildings as well. So now we'll do the car wash first. Let me just kind of rotate them to where I want them to be. So car wash, you made upgraded, and it's now making 277 billion a time. Upgrade a bit further. Can I get over 200,000? I think it'll be nice to get over 200,000 if we can. Come on, boy. Come on. Easy does it. Easy. It's over 200,000. I wasn't even paying attention. So that's making us 79 billion a second. That's stupid money. Right, pizza place. Making only making 1 million every 12 seconds. But with some sweet, sweet upgrades just like that. Get it over 100,000. That would be nice. Come on, boys. Over 100,000. Over 100,000. Boom, boom. Come on, we're getting so close. There we go. Over 100,000. Making us 145 billion a second right now. That, again, is ridiculous. So we're making so many trillions. It's unreal. Let's do the donut place. Right, upgrade this like crazy. Let's get this over 50,000. That's kind of what we need it to do to get it done. I can't believe how crazy these upgrades are right now. I always forget, is that the actual number we're making? No, because that's constantly changing. That's what we're going to eventually upgrade it to. But it's over 50,000 right now. So just from our career statistics, we've made nearly 300 trillion. We're only 700 trillion away from a quadrillion, and we haven't got all the businesses out just yet. So upgrades again right now. What have we got? 20 trillion for the lemonade stand, 50 trillion for the broadsheets there for the newspaper, 100 trillion spent on the car wash, 500 trillion for the pizza place. But what's next now then? So the shrimp boat was just there. We got the museum, which was just here. We got the cinema, which was just here, right? The bank was just there. And the oil rig, which is now pretty much every business, has been dropped down. So we've now got every single business. Now I need to go through and hire every single manager for those businesses. So we automatically start making money. Let's just rotate them to how we want them. There we go. So we'll start with the shrimp boat then. Does 78 million every 1 minute 36 seconds. But with maximum upgrades with nearly 500 trillion. Puts it to 26,000 upgrades. And now if I click off it and back on, it's now making 33 trillion every 8 seconds. That's redonkulous, isn't it, guys? That is ridiculous. The oil, we'll come back to the oil rig a little bit later because that's not actually in the order I want to do it in. That's the last one. So now we're on to the museum. Does nearly 1 billion every 6 minutes, but with maximum upgrades. Let me turn the building as well. We're now doing 98 trillion every 32 seconds, boys. Damn, son! And then we got the cinema here, which I've done maximum upgrade straight away. 281 trillion every 25 minutes. Doesn't seem like a lot, does it? But it is like minutes away. Freaking minutes away. We'll upgrade the bank as well. So we'll do it at 100 trillion. This is where the upgrades start to slow down slightly. But boom! 326 upgrades. It's not a lot, is it? It really isn't a lot. But then we go to 500 there. So that gives it every 4 minutes. Oh, that's every 2 minutes, the cinema. I forgot you got to click off it and click back onto it. It doesn't automatically update the time. But it'll be nice to get the bank over 1,000. If possible. We'll come back in a little bit later. I'll leave the oil rig for now. We're going to go back through every single one of the businesses again. So we do actually have upgrades we can go through again now. So what upgrades we got next? Oh, I'm a bit too far with these upgrades. So let me go back here. So the shrimp boat ×3, museum, cinema, bank, oil rig ×3. Nice, 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 nice. I like it. So the lemonade stand upgrades 79 billion every second. It actually works out to be 1.59 trillion every second when you apply all these upgrades. So then the newspaper stand, we're going to go from billions to trillions a second right now, which helps us out. The car wash is going to go from 1.4 trillion, and we could, if I upgrade now, it'll put it to nearly 7 trillion a second. Those are upgrades that I like to get behind. So actually, we'll take it up to 8. Boom. 8 trillion it's making a second, which is nice. The pizza place! That's doing the same kind of thing right now. So 1.75 trillion. I could upgrade it right now to almost 5 trillion, but we'll let it continue to rise up a little bit more. Get it rise up like the dough for the pizza. Guys, we're gazillionaires right now. We've got also more upgrades I can use. But let me upgrade the pizza place first. It kind of disappears our upgrade. But look at that. I've made nearly 5 quadrillion. We're almost back where we was in one freaking episode. In the space of like 10 minutes, we're back to where we was. You see how OP the investors are? Now, if I did rebirth again now, I'll get another 186 investors. Again, we're taking it a step further, guys. We're getting the big bucks right now. So let's leave the pizza place alone for now. We're going to take the donut place from 5 trillion to 22 trillion. Just like that, every 2 seconds. Oh, there's some gems here I can buy. Buy, 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 buy. Now, which one is it the unlocks? No, is it not the unlocks? Businesses, upgrades. We can now get the pineapple on the pizza. Oh, you can spend your investors, which is crazy. Which is the one that I get with gems? I'm sure there's one like an upgrade that you buy with gems. Oh, I think it's down here, isn't it? There's upgrades here. Yeah, so for the next... Oh no, we still got the times 3 cash boost from when we used it last time. And when that runs out, it's actually in-game time. Well, that's pretty dope. Right, shrimp boat time! We're going to take it to 20 trillion. Boom, just like that. But we kind of want to float around these. So, spend it on the lemonade stand. Let's get it to 20 million upgrades. Just like that. Done. Upgrade this a bit more. So we just kind of need to let the money build up a bit before we then start dropping these big boy upgrades right now. So, we've got nearly a quadrillion in the bank. Right, should we take part? Oh, when's the next game going to be? We should take part in it at some point. But if I upgrade now, boom, 11 trillion, which is crazy. The next game needs at least 3 players. Boom, I've entered it. It's now available, starting in a minute 30. That's going to be fun to take part in. Car wash time. So we need some extra monies to get a little bit higher. It's like 8 trillion. We're going to take it to 15, which is pretty much double. It's almost double what I was making. 8 as 8 is 16. It's at 15 now. This one now is at 11. It could then push it to 18, 20. 22 is pretty much doubling it. It's like applying the times 2 to the building. That's like literally what it's like. So we'll do that when it gets to 22. Look how many quadrillions we've actually got. We're nearly at 3 quadrillion. How ridiculous is that? Anyway, bam, got the upgrade in. It's like a times 3 for that building. Oh, let's actually get this to 1 million upgrades. Boom. Right? How many upgrades this got? Let's get to 10 million upgrades. I feel like that'll be perfect. We'll kind of round each one off. Right, gotta get to 10 million upgrades, boys. 9.7, 9.9. There we go, 10 million. We got 20 million, 10 million, 1 million. The car wash. Let's get this to car. It should be possible to get the car wash to 5 million, right? 5 million upgrades. That's a lot of upgrades, isn't it? So we're almost at 3 million. Boom, 3 million right there. Damn, son, we are making ridiculous money. More money than we've ever done. Right, we'll let that build up for a second anyway. Let it build up. So we can get to a quadrillion again. 3.7 we're now at. Damn. Can I get to 5 million upgrades? I was about to say before this starts, and the answer is no. But I'm going to kind of do my little thing. We kind of slightly run away. Let these guys fight. Let this dude come to me. Oh, he got me! That's not fair, is it, guys? That's legit not fair. Right, anyway. Boom. 4.5 million upgrades right now. 4.6. 4.7. Right, we're almost at 4.8. 200,000 more upgrades. And we get to 5 million. Then we can leave this one alone. I'll be happy with it. Boom. 5 million. So the donor delivery, 500,000 is probably a good number. But again, we just got to leave it to build up. So what is my career statistics? We've got more than we did before, haven't we? We legit have. Investors, yeah, we know we've got more because we rebirthed with 300 investors. Now we can have nearly 400. But I do have some more upgrades on the scene right now. So the next upgrades are here. The jammy. Puts more jam into the donuts. Buy that. We can also buy the bigger net for the shrimp boat. That makes now more money. So we want to focus on upgrading these boys. So, upgrade this, 300,000, nice. Upgrade that, we're taking from 30 to 33. So I'm just kind of checking which one's going to give us the biggest bang for our buck, the most cash money moolah. Right, boom, let's upgrade you. Can we get this one over 50 trillion a second making? Yes, just like that, boys! Because the time freeze are now applied to these buildings, which is really handy. So can we get this one to 50 trillion as well? And then they're pretty much making the same amount of money per second, to be honest. When you base it per second, they're making the same amount of money. Well, they will do now. That's over 100,000 as well. So let's check out the upgrades. The next upgrade's coming at 5 quadrillion. And then 7.5 and then 10 quadrillion. So that's what we need to save up our money for if we want to apply more upgrades to the buildings. The next one is the museum. It's going to do that times 5 to it. No, times 3, sorry. But you need 5 quadrillion. So we can take it from 6 trillion here to 23 trillion. But we're gonna go higher than that, boys. We're gonna go higher than that. Right, okay, so we can now do the upgrade. Where is it? There we go. For fossils, times it by 3. So we're getting even more money right now. So if I apply the next upgrade, it's going to be then put it to 30 trillion. We're making a second, which is now starting to increase and climb up there. We never got the bank over 1,000. So that was never fully upgraded, which it now is, which gives it us every 4 minutes. Unlocks. Is everything maxed out? The oil rig. How can we forget to do the oil rig, boys? So that's at 1. It gives us 3 trillion every 5 hours. But upgrade it there. That's now giving it 1.59 quadrillion every 25 minutes. It's pretty much nearly 3 trillion a second. Upgrade again over 600. Okay, when does the next unlock for that come? Increased our earnings by 8. It's level 700. Which, boom, there's level 700. The next one is level 800. Pretty much going to get to 1,000. That's what we gotta do. So there we go, level 800. Has it reduced the time yet? Still hasn't reduced the time. Is the next unlock earnings 900? Well, times like the times is ridiculous on the oil rig, isn't it? We're making 33 trillion a second right now. It's over now 1,000. So that still brings it out to 25 minutes, but we are making 40 odd trillion a second. So that's still pretty damn dope. I mean, when 25 minutes passes, we made 62 quadrillion, which is ridiculous. Our career earnings right now, look at that. We're on our way to 100 quadrillion. Investors, like in Rebirth, get an extra 555. We're almost at 1,000 investors. That would be ridiculous. That would be ridiculous if I then got the investors on the scene right now. So who's going to be the biggest increase right now? That's 10. That's 10. That's almost 20. That's 15. That's 30. Alright, we have to go for the donut place. Boom. The amount of money we're making. Delicious! But guys, I think we're going to end it for here. We're making so much money right now. We use the investors to Rebirth. And if I go to check them out again once more, I could Rebirth with almost 600. If you want to see another episode where we Rebirth, where if I get a total of 700 investors, then Rebirth, then we'll have a total of 700 plus the 300, which is then 1,000 investors we can use to get our times 2 profit. So 1,000 and then times 2. Guys, it's a 2,000% boost at that point. Wow, we will make so much freaking money. That will be so ridiculous. Guys, if you did enjoy this, 1, smash that like button down below. 2, make sure you subscribe. And before we do end it, we got one more upgrade. I can get the end frame for the cinema, which is nice. Career stats right now, we're closing in on having earned almost 100 quadrillion. But guys, until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.
Listen.